Is everyone's room door closed?
No.
Close your door, because I can hear everything. Thanks.
We gon' do what we came to do, ain't that right, boo?
True. What's up, you guys? Missy here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my drugstore makeup haul. So I went to the drugstore the other day and I bought a bunch of goodies, and I asked you guys on Snapchat if you wanted to see a haul video, and you guys all said yes, so here I am, and I'm going to show you what I purchased today. I'm going to link DEANNE's information here at the corner so you guys can check her out if you're in the Ottawa area. She works at the Shoppers Drug Mart in, what's the street? Ogilvie Road. She's absolutely amazing. I love going to shop with her. Every time I see her, it brightens my day. Like, she is the nicest person I have ever met, and I love going to see her for that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hit the bell beside the subscription button so you don't miss any future videos from me, and give this video a thumbs up. If you guys want to see what I got, then just keep on watching. All right, I'm just gonna throw my hand in here and see what we find. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up is this palette from NYX, and this is the Professional Makeup Love Contours All Eye and Face Sculpting Palette. So it looks like this, and then on the back you have a description of what you get with the palette. This was on sale. I think I got it for $16, but I'll be sure to link everything I got down below for you guys to find. But it was on sale for $16, I think, and the original price is maybe $25 or $30. I'm not trying to rip my nails out right now. At this point, we're just cutting through packaging because I'm not. Can you guys hear my stomach? I haven't eaten yet today, and I probably should. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It mimics basically the packaging. Just on the back you have a layout of what the products are, just no colors. This is the palette on the inside. It's really, really pretty. It's definitely a palette if you're into warm tones and neutrals. And it has a nice big mirror right here, which is really, really pretty as well. Let's do some swatches and see. So I'm gonna swatch this darker shade. So as you can see, it's very, very pigmented. This is a more brown shade. And let's go in with this lighter shade here. So these are swatches of the middle row, and as you can see, they are very, very pigmented. So we'll see how they look on the eyes, but that's what it looks like blended on my hand with just one swipe. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to film a makeup tutorial using this palette, and I can definitely do that for you guys. So this is the NYX Love Contours All palette. So these I obviously had to pick up because I was at the drugstore, and these are the Olay Daily Facial Gentle Cleaning Makeup Wipes. So I like to use this to remove my makeup. I don't have sensitive skin, but I do use the sensitive skin cloths just because they're a lot more gentle on the skin. And basically this is a 4-in-1 water activated cloth. So you just rinse it under warm water and then take off your makeup and then rinse it off. And what I like about these is it pulls off your makeup nice and quickly, but it's really gentle and it doesn't dry out your skin. So I definitely recommend these. These are the Olay Daily Facial cloths, and these are in the sensitive skin ones. They have ones for oily skin, and they also have some for combination skin as well. Up next, I know I have 3 of these, so I'm gonna pull all 3 of them out. Next is the Smashbox Cover Shop palettes. I got the Golden Hour palette, the Bold palette, and I also got the matte palette, and the matte palette is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. So this is in collaboration with ᴍɪᴏᴏᴏ, and I love Pretty Little Liars, so I had to buy these palettes. These are pretty pricey for the drugstore. They are, I believe they're $30 each. If you guys live in Canada or you have a Shoppers Drug Mart, you can collect points, and obviously I collect points, so I was able to redeem some money back. So this is what the palette looks like, and it has this cool effect to it. So this one is the Bold palette, and it looks like this on the inside. I believe there are 4 versions of this palette. I didn't get the 4th one because the shades just seemed too light for my skin tone. I didn't think they'd show up. I'm just gonna let my stomach do its thing. I picked up this colored one right here, so I'll do some swatches and we'll see. I haven't done any swatches of this palette yet, so. So as you can see, they are pretty pigmented. Excited to see how they apply on the eyes and if they blend out nicely. So I'll definitely film a video using this palette and let you guys know. But so far from the palette, that I have used today, I really love the pigmentation and how they blend, and they are very easy to build up. So I did like that one. So this one is the Bold palette. Or sorry, the other one that I picked up is the Golden Hour palette, which is this one right here. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that they're all shimmer shades except for these two, so you don't really have a transition color. This one is a little bit too light to be a transition color. I don't prefer this one over the other one that I'm going to show you guys because the other one has mattes. This one is only shimmers, so it's not really ideal for you just to pack this palette and take it and be done and not have to pack a bunch of makeup. You will definitely have to bring some separate eyeshadows or another palette to get that transition shade. So that's probably the only downfall I would say with this palette. I'm gonna do a couple of swatches anyways so we can see how they come up. So those are the swatches of a few colors in this palette. Not my favorite. I definitely like the colored one. They're a lot more pigmented. This one is not my favorite as far as pigmentation, but yeah, this one is the Golden Hour palette. And then the one that I have on my eyes today is this one here, and this is the matte palette. And this is what it looks like. So for my crease color, I'm using this brown shade right here, and I'm using that on my outer and inner corner. And then I packed this darker brown shade on the outer corner as well, and the inner corner, and then on the center of my lid I have this pink shade. And then I used this lighter shade just to blend that all together. And yeah, then I basically just mimicked the lower lash line using these two shades here and this black shade right here. So this one is by far my favorite out of those three palettes, and this one is the matte eyeshadow palette. So I think if you're gonna invest $30 into one of these to see if you like it, I would definitely recommend the matte palette to try first. All right. What do we have next? Up next, I picked up the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in bronzer. So there's light bronzer and bronzer. I picked up the bronzer. So the reason I purchased this is because Kathleen Lights raves about it all the time on her channel, so I knew that I had to have it. So I picked that up. This is the packaging. It's really, really nice. And it honestly, it smells so good. It smells like tropical paradise. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing on my face today, so I really like it. It's nice and blendable, and it's not harsh at all, and it's not too orange. So this is the Butter Bronzer in bronzer. So I'm really, really liking this so far. Let me know what you guys think, if you can tell. So I use it to bronze up my cheeks as well as my neck and my forehead. Next, I picked up this Essence highlighter. This is another purchase that I made because of Kathleen Lights. Essence is a really, really affordable brand. It was only $4 for this highlighter. So this is the highlight that I'm wearing today. It's not a crazy highlight. It's not like a bam in your face highlight, but it's definitely a highlight that I would recommend if you're looking for a subtle glow. So I have this on my cheeks, I have it on my chin, my forehead, my nose. So I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'll swatch it on my finger. You can't really tell the type of highlighter it is on the finger. It definitely comes to life when you apply it to your cheeks. I don't know if you guys can see that. My hands are really, really dry, but yeah, it applies really, really nice to the face. So this is the Essence highlighter, and this is in the shade 10, which is Be My Highlight. I also picked up two lipsticks from the Essence collection. So I have the number 2, which is Cute Nude, and then I picked up Candy Love, which is number 12. These are just really pretty subtle lipsticks, and they do have a sheen to them. I think they were only $2, I want to say, and pretty pigmented for $2 lipsticks. The next thing that I picked up is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. So it looks like this, and basically what this is a tinted brow gel. I don't have any other tinted brow gels, so I have nothing to compare it to, but this is what it looks like, and it comes applicator like this. This is in the color Soft Brown, which is a little bit lighter than my hair. I am wearing it on my brows today to set my brows. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I find when you apply it to your brows after you fill in your eyebrows, it makes it look too ashy for at least my hair color. It makes my hair look almost like golden gray. So I do apply it to my eyebrows, and then I go in when it dries a little bit more, I go in with a clean spoolie and I brush it out, and I like it that way. But I don't like it on its own when you apply it right over top of the brows. I think it's too light for my hair color, but if I brush it out with a spoolie later, I do enjoy this. But I'll keep you guys posted. This is the second day that I've used it. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can really see it, but I have it over my brows, and then I just went in with a clean spoolie and brush that out later on. If you guys tried it, let me know. If you have other recommendations, list them down below. But as far as drugstore, I do enjoy it, but I do like to brush it out with a spoolie personally. If you have lighter hair, it might look great on you without having to do that. But if you do have darker hair and you don't like what it looks like when you first apply it, try brushing it out with a spoolie, and you'll see that it will add that dimension but not be super, super harsh. Okay, so up next, I picked up the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I've been wanting to try this foundation. I picked up the shade 203, which is nude beige. I can't say that the color is the right color for me. It does apply really light to my skin. It did oxidize just a little bit, not that much. It did oxidize and get a little bit darker, but I bronzed up my face later on using the butter bronzer, so that's what's really making my face look nice and bronzy. However, this shade for my skin tone was a little bit too light. I can't remember what the next shade up was, but it was too dark, so I feel like I'd have to pick up that darker shade and mix the two to get my perfect shade, but the 203 was a little bit too light for me. As far as the foundation goes, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm not 100% sure I like how it applies. I find when it applies, it tends to cling to my dry patches, which right now is like my chin and around my nose and a little bit here on my forehead. However, it does set really nicely. You don't have to set this foundation, in my opinion. It seems to set itself, which is really nice. This is my second day wearing it. I'm wearing it right now. Yesterday I wore it to do a makeup look for Instagram, and then I fell asleep because I was on an overnight shift, so I took a nap and I fell asleep, and I move a lot when I'm sleeping, so it's not like I was laying there all pretty. I was definitely like in my pillows, and when I woke up, it still was on there really nicely, like did not budge. So I do like how it wears. However, the shade range that they have right now is not the best. For a drugstore foundation, this is $21. So between this one and the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I wear all the time, right now I have to say that the Fit Me foundation is still my favorite drugstore foundation. So the next thing I purchased was the NYX Pore Filler Primer, and this is what I'm wearing under my makeup today, and so far so good. I really do like it. It comes in a tube like this, so it's a little bit lighter. It's not a clear primer, and it blends out really nicely and blurs the skin out really nicely. So I like to wear this in my areas where my pores are a little bit bigger, which is right around here, my nose, my forehead, and my chin. So that's where I have it today, and so far I really like it. It's not slippery, so when you're putting on your foundation over top, the product doesn't slip around at all. But I would definitely recommend letting it sit for a couple of minutes before you apply your foundation over top, just so it can seep into the skin nicely. But I like to use a patting motion when I'm putting that in, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying that pore filler. And the last thing that I picked up is this. This is the push-up silicone pads. I'm sure you guys have seen this on YouTube. People are using these silicone bra inserts to apply their foundation, so I really wanted to try it out to see if it works. I know that they made this silly sponge, which has basically been designed to replicate this but into a beauty blender type of applicator, but I wanted to try the original silicone bra insert. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see basically a review on this, if it works or not. I personally don't know if it works. You know, you see reviews on YouTube, but it's kind of one of those things that you have to try it for yourself to believe it. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm probably gonna film it anyways, to be honest, because I need to know for myself. This is what it looks like. It's just like a broad chicken cutlet thing that you dip into your foundation and then apply it to your face, and apparently it's supposed to work really well. And basically what everybody's saying is that because it's silicone, it's not going to absorb your product, which means you're going to save more of your foundation and use less product, which in turn makes your product last a lot longer, and it's supposed to apply it really well. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Any type of way that you guys can let me know if you want to see that on my channel, be sure to let me know and I will do that for sure. And then the last thing I got was actually a gift. This is the Bioderm Makeup Removing Micelle Solution for sensitive skin. So this is just a cleansing and soothing, no rinse, paraben free, hypoallergenic makeup remover or cleanser. So I picked up that, so I'll let you guys know. But yes, this was a gift. I didn't purchase this. And yeah, that's all that I got today. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you have any of these products, if you tried them out, if there's products that I haven't mentioned in this video and that you haven't seen me mention in other videos from the drugstore that I should pick up and try. Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.